Today on Neighbors Neighboring, mastering passive-aggressive in the nicest way, burn pits explained, and what is up with the cat. It's time for Neighbors Neighboring with Amber and Jen. Hey, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
What up?
Welcome back to the podcast. Yeah.
The Olympics are over.
Oh, are they? All I know about the Olympics is that there's a wonderful young woman in figure skating who left the sport and then came back to the sport. And I watched clips on Instagram. Graceful as fuck. Look at her go.
She got gold.
I know.
Gold, baby.
But I've only watched clips. And was today the last day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jason was trying to watch hockey earlier, and we
8
were
a.m.
failing to find it on the Superbox.
Well, this is the what you get for the Superbox.
I know. So I think we'll just have to figure it out later.
Yeah.
There'll be a replay. Did we win? Did they win? What's the stitch?
Yeah. They won. They won gold in overtime.
Yes.
It was pretty phenomenal. I do have to say that.
Oh, sorry, Jason. I'll go home and try to find a way for him to watch it. I felt bad. He was looking. I was like, oh, he's like, I want to watch the Olympics. So I was like, I don't know where to find that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're superboxing, this is the downfall.
Truth. Yeah.
Truth. Yes.
Anyway.
All right. So I feel like you have something you want to tell me. Because you said you had something you wanted to say.
I have a story.
You want a live
I have
reaction.
a reveal for you with a live reaction. But first, before we do that, let's make sure we don't forget to.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So we got some. By the way, everybody knows Kate. Kate, congrats on being the nicest, most popular adult we know.
Yes, no doubt. The most popular.
I keep getting texts I get a text every other day that's like, oh my God, my sister, oh my God, this woman I work with knows Kate. So props to Kate. And we got so much good feedback on that episode.
She's doing her job, man.
Amazing. And we wanted to make sure people know, because we have friends that listen to the pod all over.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can. You don't have to live in the Burgh to use Kate. You can live in Maryland, Delaware. You can be out in Portland. You can be, I don't know,
New York, Connecticut.
Maybe not Singapore for that one listener, but everybody's.
Who knows?
I mean,
who's
maybe
to say no?
Maybe she could help.
She could probably do it.
Yeah, neighbors far and wide, family, friends all across the
Escapes
states.
by Kate is a reminder.
Yeah,
is her handle.
And why do it for yourself when somebody so awesome can help you out?
Yeah.
It's just like,
I agree.
there are a few people. I feel like my sister-in-law, Jill, really enjoys planning a trip, but I don't know too many people who do.
I used to be pretty obsessive about it, but I'm over it.
It's just at some point you're like, I can't. And the more you work with somebody, the more they get to know you too. It just gets better.
Yeah,
So
I would agree with that as well.
So props to Kate. Okay, so now are you ready for this story?
I'm dying.
I guess where Jason and I are going later today.
The
look on your face is, I can't tell if you're concerned or just curious.
I'm curious, but I'm also trying to find something that would be very obscure, but I'm having a hard time coming up with something. A sporting event?
No.
A play? A musical concert?
Nope.
I don't know. Give me a hint or something.
We're going out to Springdale.
For what?
We're going to visit a cat.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
What?
We are going to Springdale to visit a cat.
What kind of cat?
It's just a gray short-haired cat.
Yes, just a domestic short hair.
Just a domestic short hair.
Just a stray
male,
that needs a home.
Chubba that needs a home.
How old?
He's between 1 and 3, according to Pet Finder.
I'm so happy right now.
Are you gonna cry?
I am actually tearing up a little bit.
So we've already told Pat.
Yeah.
Pat is, I think she only so by the way, I think that Pat from Springdale might be in her 70s.
I love Pat
And she and her friend Monica, it looks like, I think that they rescue cats and kind of spay and neuter. And then to some degree they re-release, because I think it's just these few ladies, right?
Yeah.
But because Jason was on Pet Finder looking at cats, and this one's name is Clay. Should this become our cat, though I'm probably not going to keep that name.
You can change it.
Will a cat be okay if you change its name?
Tucker's name was Teal when we got him.
Okay.
And we said no.
No. So
they give him names, just to so they can call him something.
And I don't know how long this cat has been there right or whatever. So we'll ask a billion questions when we go to
and
Pat's house.
Fat? It's a fat cat?
She said he's a large cat, which Jason wants, like a bigger cat.
Yeah.
He doesn't want a little cat.
Yeah.
And
it's a male, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah. I want a male.
I cannot believe you guys. So will you be able to bring him home tonight?
I already told her we're not going to bring him home tonight.
Why?
Because we're totally unprepared to have a cat. And I'm traveling to Texas this week.
She said that
she would keep him for us if we choose to get him. But I also said to Jason, we shouldn't make a decision while we are there. I've already prepared her for that as well.
Why?
Because we need to think on it.
No, you don't. No, you go there. This is what happens. You go there.
The cat will speak to us or he won't, right?
The cat will speak to you or the cat will not speak to you. Okay. And if the cat doesn't speak to you, then your decision is made, right?
Yes.
But if you lock eyes with that beautiful, beautiful human.
Human also known as a cat, which is me.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I
you
speak
lock
that
eyes
language.
with Clay and Clay locks eyes with you and even gives you a little bit of one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Just a subtle.
How will we know? So this is what I'm a little concerned about is we really want a very affectionate, cuddly cat.
See,
so how will we know that?
Know.
You won't really know by a first meeting because they're not going to be totally comfortable.
You can't know that by any meeting. I'll tell you this. Tucker didn't want anything to do with Brian or I when we got him for at least 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
He was in the room. He was like, who are you? Why do you have me? Now that cat won't leave my side. He anticipates when I wake up. He walks down the stairs with me. He waits for his pets before I get into the booth. And then he literally waits outside my booth until I get done. He's like, all right, snuggles. It's about how you are affectionate. I think how you treat the cat and how you're affectionate with them when they get into your home. I mean, there are some cats that are just going to be assholes, but those are mostly female cats too.
The cats I know are your cats and they're males. And also we've known other cats, the females generally haven't seemed as warm and like wanting of affection as the males that we've known. So I don't know if that's always true, but in my mind, I've been like, I want a male cat. And if I were to get a dog in the future, which I'm not planning on doing, sorry, Jason.
Sorry.
I think Jason's sort of like, I'll take what I can get at this point.
Yeah.
And because this cat spoke to him, he's so sweet. Jason and the cat, hopefully.
Yes.
Jason's like, I could already tell from the photos he sent me, like what he liked about the cat, which is the cat is pressing his face like through the grate, like for attention. And then the cat is like up on the thing, Jason said, like looking like he wants attention. So Jason thought it looked like.
I want you to, and we can take this offline. Okay. I want you to reconsider bringing him home. Brian and I can set you up with whatever you need, including a litter box and litter and food and cat dishes.
Well, if we choose to get him, we'll go back next weekend to get him.
You're going to a whole week without a cat.
No, but I won't even be here. I'll be in Texas.
You'll be thinking about it. You'll be thinking, are they taking good enough care of Clay?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, we're going to take it offline.
We'll see.
What time are you going?
4:00.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Part of me was like, I wonder if Amber and Brian want to come.
Will you send me pictures?
I will.
Okay. Yeah.
And I really love a gray short hair cat. I honestly like that's a look. I'm a very visual.
Gray short hair.
But I don't like white spots. I'm very particular.
I understand that I understand that you're particular, and I am going to refrain from being overly judgmental about that. I think you will, no matter what happens with anything with this cat, if you love the cat, it's not going to matter what they look like.
It's true.
I mean, I wasn't like really into tabbies, and I was like, I don't want a tabby cat.
I think because I
just didn't want another cat, but
Oscar's
he's beautiful.
The joy of my life.
He is beautiful.
I like all the tabbies that I see, and I think it's because I love Oscar so much.
Yeah. And Tucker too.
And Tucker,
black cat. Would like any black cat because you love Tucker.
That's true. That's true.
I'm so
But we can't take away from the uniqueness that is your cat. So our cat has to be different.
I'm actually super. I needed this today.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I really needed this. It's
silver lining.
It's been a rough few days for me, and I'm pretty excited about that.
I already have a name picked out. We'll have to see if it suits the cat and if we like the cat. So that's the news.
Can you tell me?
Do you want to know the name?
Yeah.
Well, it's inspired by New Girl, so it would be Ferguson.
Will you call him Fergs?
We could call him Fergs, Fergie.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Whatever I decide. I'm sure I'll come up with ridiculous
My mom's going to be so
names, too.
pissed when she hears this.
Why?
Because she wants a cat so bad.
Oh.
But she can't have one, so not right now.
So we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
This is wonderful.
We'll see how this goes.
This is a great. We're recording on Sunday for those of you.
Yes.
I don't know. Like,
so this will be coming out because it's
this will be out in about a week.
About a week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can do we'll do a reveal at some point. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes.
Very cool.
So I said to Jason, I was like, "Is it okay if I tell Amber about how we're going to see the cat?"
If he would have said no, I would have been very disappointed. Very disappointed.
I didn't know if he wouldn't want us like sharing it in case we decided we don't want the cat or
but
whatever.
It's an ongoing storyline on this podcast, and I think it's needed.
Yeah, we have to.
I actually really love that it's just a domestic short hair stray.
Yeah,
they need the homes.
Yeah,
they need them.
So we'll go see cat. She was like, I still have Valentine's Day decorations up in my house because my son hasn't come over to take them down. I'm like, I am not judging you. Yeah. I have a foyer full of garbage and it looks like a frat house. So some rooms are tidying. Oh, that's another thing I'm concerned about though. You know how we are not tidy at our house.
It's fine.
What if a cat gets like lost?
He will.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Before I start worrying more.
You'll be fine. Just don't, as long as he can't get in the walls, you're good. Can he get inside the walls?
He could get inside the walls.
We need to talk about that then. That's something you gotta fix.
Because of the construction, I think there's like we could close the door to a room, to 2 rooms, and I think it would be fine.
Okay. Until the construction's over.
But there's no like open duct work. Okay. All right. Well, we'll take this offline. We're going to take it offline.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go.
I was going to talk about the other new thing in my life, which is my reformer.
Before you get into this reformer, because I think we have to recognize that not everybody knows what the hell we're talking about. So tell the people what a reformer is.
So a reformer is a piece of Pilates equipment. Mine stands about like 14 inches off the ground and it's 90 inches long. And it has like so there's part of it that goes on top that has springs that hook to the front. So basically it's a situation where when you push off from various sides or pull, it's a pulley system with what's called a carriage pulley system, spring system for weights. And you can do arm exercises, you can whole body workout on the reformer, but you're laying on your back. You can stand up on the reformer. Jason was shocked when I did that. You can stand up, kneel, be on your stomach, be on your back.
Lots of options.
Really, lots of options. So yeah. So it's a piece of equipment. My nieces didn't know what a reformer was, so I FaceTimed the other day and I set my phone up in a tripod to show them how it works, and they were very excited. They're like, "Can we use it?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can use it when you come."
Yeah.
So
just gonna watch that spring back.
And it's a nice piece of equipment, which I'm glad about because it took forever and a day to get here.
Are you still every day?
I have done every day but one. I've only not done one day so far.
That's impressive. That's really good.
And yesterday, I still like to go. Yesterday, I went to Cassie's class yesterday morning. So I still like to go on Saturday mornings. So
I'm proud of you.
I love it, though.
I think it's great. You know what I like? I like when people invest in things that may seem obscure, but it's something they're going to use all the time.
Yeah.
Like people that get these Peloton bikes or whatever, like do it. If that's what's going to make you happy and feel good, just freaking do it. If you got the space for it, have at it. We have a heavy bag in our basement, and I love it. I started boxing again. It's wonderful.
Oh, I loved boxing.
Yeah, I love it.
Hitting things
is really great, especially when you're frustrated. Like
great.
I did try to kick it, and I was like, that probably was not a good idea. But
I remember I used to go to kickbox. I used to go to like kickboxing class at Mecca Fitness in Mount Lebanon, and they had like teardrop shaped bags and like this
speed
like
bag.
Man bodice thing.
Yes, yeah,
and
I like that too.
It was, we would have to like wrap our hands and then like put these gloves on and stuff. And
yes. I have MMA gloves that I use right now, but
that's good. Yeah. I have weak wrists though. So I had to be kind of careful. Like my form really mattered because if I like kind of like was like, meh, then I'd be in real trouble.
That's why you see this scar here on my wrist. This is for surgery from boxing.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
anyway, another
proceed
day.
with caution. But I think what they say, once you find something that you genuinely enjoy doing, then it doesn't feel like, ugh, now I have to work out. Like I love the reformer. I love it.
I'm going to come try it out.
You should.
Especially if you're going to start teaching eventually.
I want to. Yeah. I can set up like a whole spiel and start like influencing with I could put an exercise of the day for everybody.
There you
I mean, look at for all the people that have reformers at home that can do it. But yeah, I need to practice at my house so that I feel comfortable teaching.
I'm proud of you.
Yay! It's so fun though, and you can come neighbors if you want to give it a shot. Let me know. Phone a friend. I'm loving it.
Do it. Well, I'll give you one update for me.
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited about is that I finally, after all my years of living on this earth, got a real makeup lesson with Emily Myers.
Oh my gosh.
And you might have seen me post on Instagram. And first of all, she's a delight, and we're going to bring her on the pod.
How'd you find her again?
I have Facebook.
Oh,
I was
just like somebody.
I was on like just a Mount Lebanon housewife thing, and someone was asking for advice about where to get their makeup done, and her name came up multiple times. She's a Mount Lebanite.
Lovely.
Went to Mount Lebanon High School and still lives here in the township. And she's got a cute little place. It's just her, and she does makeup. She does tanning. She like spray tanning.
Oh, yeah.
She's a full-on esthetician, so she does lash stuff and all kinds of good things. But I think it was great because we talked about my birthmark, and she was concerned that I wanted to cover it up completely. And I said, I actually don't like the way I look when it's covered completely. And she's like, thank God. She goes, I think you should just embrace it. We decided that I'm going to come back. There's an Instagram influencer. Her name is Flawless Effect, and she has a birthmark very, very similar to mine. It's larger, goes more into her head and down her neck.
Mm-hmm.
And she almost never covers it, but she decorates it.
Oh!
To match her outfits. So like if I was wearing like this purple extravagant outfit, she would do like a really cool purple like.
You could like kind of get some.
Yeah. Oh. So creative. And she's like, I've never done that. I said, look, I came to you how to put foundation on. So like I feel like we can figure it out
we
together.
can do this together.
Yes.
We can do this.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like more of us need to embrace the unique qualities about ourselves in a celebration of visuals. I'm trying to do this for myself as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Your hair's still looking pretty fucking fly.
Thank you. I'm really loving it. It just feels so good. It feels so good. I kind of did like a quasi air dry diffusing with like a few little curls this morning trying to work it out.
But it didn't take you forever to do it, right?
No, it didn't. And you know what? I might be able to wash my hair more than once a week now too. I was like, I put all this shampoo in my hair, in my hand, and then I was like, fuck, that's like way too much. It was like way too much.
Yeah,
so
just don't need as much.
So anyway,
it's pretty amazing.
Feels, it's hard to. When's the last time you did like a major hair transformation or something that you feel like made a big visual difference for you? Because I feel like these little swoopy pieces and stuff, like I feel like I'm still getting used to seeing myself with the new shape.
Yeah.
Because it had been long and very kind of straight, long layers for so long. But I really like it. I'm getting used to it. I need to figure out how to. Part of me is like, maybe I should have even chopped these little guys like even shorter.
I think you keep it there for now.
Yeah, I like it though.
You can always go shorter.
I'm feeling good about it. Yeah. Her assistant
I did.
was also she graduated from Mount Lebanon High School.
God
love the burbs and all our pals.
There's a lot of really good stuff here, just so everybody knows.
Yeah. So you're gonna go back and like, I love this.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and it felt great. Part of the service that I got to is she's writing down everything I need to buy. So I brought my makeup with me. So she knew what I had and all the equipment. But then she's writing down the things that she feels that I should get. And she's also writing down the instructions on like,
hey, start with a face primer and then you do this and then this and this. So she helped me understand kind of how to layer things appropriately in order.
You know,
and then she's like, there's no rules to makeup. So she's like, we do what works for us.
did you learn, like, what were your aha moments from?
A face primer was a big one.
Okay.
Like I used a moisturizer all the time, but
Yeah.
apparently there's another step post that when you're putting makeup on is important. We talked a lot about concealer, which I don't ever use. I only use it for my birthmark. And so I think that was, I mean, the face primer was a big piece for me, but also I think the thing that I love the most was eyeliner. So we talked about, using some fun colors as eyeliner, but actually doing a different color for under the eye versus over the eye.
Okay.
A softer color. She said with your eyes, they're so big and beautiful.
So jealous. I've got these tiny little hidden super back in my head eyes.
Yeah,
Blech.
she said, you don't have to worry about this as much, but she said you can get away with like a black liner underneath as well, but not everybody can.
Yeah.
So we did a soft liner versus a hard liner underneath, and I was like, oh, this is cool too.
The photos were gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. And then she taught me how to do...
Not overdone either. Like still like...
That was the big part for me.
Yeah.
Like, I just want a natural. And then, I don't know, there was a lot of things. There was bronzer, there was blush, and I was like, I don't know, do I use blush? Do I not use blush? How do I use the blush? How do I put the eyeliner? How do I put the shadow on? It was great.
Ugh.
It was wonderful.
I'm gonna have to go see her, girl.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, she's on my list of things to recommend in the Pittsburgh area.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we got to get into some neighbor stuff. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't know if we really have a true scandals on the street this week.
No scandals. No court.
No scandals, no court. But we have a great post that I think we should be. It is a mediation. Yes.
A neighborhood mediation.
And
how about that, Jason Schiffman?
So I think I'm going to read this.
Yes.
And I have not read through this whole thing. I only read kind of the premise of it.
I'm going to pull it up.
Really good because I think this is good for us to discuss because I think there's lots of different ways you can handle it.
Proceed.
Yeah. All right. So how do you navigate drama in a changing neighborhood? My wife and I are in our 30s with 2 young kids. We live in a, air quote, working class neighborhood. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
That we quickly realized is very much in the middle of turning over.
I think that means older people to younger people. Is that what that means?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. It's a lot of old timers who have been doing things a certain way for years, and the younger people who want to do things differently, which I'm trying to figure out how much of that is
age related.
Well, I mean, I just don't. We'll get into it.
Okay.
For example, I'm about to install a privacy fence and new driveway that is going to make my neighbor unable to use his burn pit because it's going to be too close to my fence. He also has several large plants that he is fond of that he planted over the property line that I'm going to have to cut out for the driveway. Some people in the neighborhood also have very archaic views on dogs and respecting property lines. I've spoken with him at length, and he seems frustrated about us stirring up the pot.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyway, I'm just looking for advice on how to navigate this kind of situation. I don't want to be a total douche to my neighbors, but I also want to live life on my terms.
Nice use of the word douche.
Yeah, I agree.
Really great. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
First of all, I have this to say. The neighbor is lucky that they've been able to get away with having shit up over the property line for as long as they have. So you have every single right to just let him know that.
Correct. What's a burn pit?
Really?
Is this like a fire pit, or is this a thing that you burn garbage in?
I probably people do burn garbage, but I wouldn't say it's a garbage burn pit. So burn pits are probably more common in rural areas versus urban areas.
Working class.
Working class, yeah.
Okay.
So in a more of a country setting, my grandma used to have burn pits, and we would just an area outside that's dedicated to burning shit. Maybe you got some extra wood, maybe you've got some extra supplies of stuff, and you just burn it. And there'll be Like you can have non-burn days and burn days in rural areas. That's such a hard word to say, by the way. Rural,
I know. I told
rural,
you. Roger. I talked
Roger.
about that last time.
Yes. Yeah, so that's kind of what a burn pit is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, yes, people are going to burn garbage and stuff there too, but
I love that this person's burn pit is that close to the property line.
I mean, why is it?
Why would it have to be that close?
Put it in your own yard.
Middle of the yard, back of the yard, not close to the neighbor's yard.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's like a really great way to handle this because it's going to cause consternation between the two of them no matter what.
What's yours is yours, though. Like,
Yes.
I mean, if somehow I was confused about maybe this old timer, quote unquote, maybe they are confused. Maybe they thought some of this was theirs and it's not. And maybe it was a genuine misunderstanding. Let's give benefit of the doubt. In that case, that person then should also be like, oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't know. This is yours. It's yours to do with as you will. It doesn't mean that they've been trying, and maybe they have been trying to encroach, but it could be true. It could be misunderstanding.
Yeah. I mean, this is if you don't know about spite walls, you should look it up, and we're going to talk about spite walls. Do you know spite walls?
I'm imagining what a spite wall is, but I don't know what a spite wall is.
Yeah. But this is in my opinion, very similar, that this person could have put up like a spite wall in between the properties too, which, I mean, someone could say that the fence is, no, they can't say that. I mean, it's just a fence. It's a privacy fence.
We can't have fences. I know. We have weird rules about fences here, which I don't appreciate. And I do think there's a difference between an attractive fence and an unattractive fence. However, as a person that seeks quiet and privacy at all times, I'm very pro fence.
Yeah. But I do like this, that maybe there is just a misunderstanding. And your first step in a situation like that is to just provide clarification.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want you to know, this is the property line. Here's the survey.
Yeah.
You're welcome to get your own survey if you want to. We can bring it to Judge Judy if you want to.
And if you don't like confrontation, you can just make up a reason why you're doing it. We're thinking about getting a dog. We have or might have children. Like we have some things we need to contain. We think it's important for security. Just come up with a reason.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with your neighbor.
This is also very great. With a really great recommendation too, Jen.
Thank you.
Right off the cuff.
I mean, communication is my strong point. I can say the meanest of things in the nicest of ways.
Yeah. With a smile on your face.
Oh.
Hey, I just happened to notice that your dog's digging up my entire yard. Do you think that's possible we could just get him a certain area in your own yard to dig up?
You say no? Okay. Water.
Yeah, we'll get back to the plant lady.
All right. Let's see what were folks weighing in with here. The burn pit.
I know.
Is he using the burn pit because it's hard for him to bundle up debris? You could offer to help him.
So someone did say you could sacrifice a bit to maintain peace. And look, it's an option for you to do that. It's not an option that I'm on board with. It's your property. You can do with your property what you like within the bounds of the guidelines of your city, township, whatever you have to abide by. But if you want to put a driveway in your yard, and you want to, or on your property, or expand the area, then you have the right to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's kind of tough shit. If you want to paint your house a certain color, paint your house a certain color.
Yeah.
And if other people don't like it, guess what? Don't look at it. Move on.
I have a story I could tell about boundaries of yards.
Ooh, tell me.
We'll keep names out of it, but there on our street, we noticed that one of the neighbors was having their posts that they put up to do a survey of their yard moved by another neighbor.
Are you serious?
The offending neighbor was not on our street. They were a behind neighbor. So I will say that. These are like the offending neighbor was not a Virginia Manor neighbor. And so Jason and I went to the neighbor's house and we were like, just so you know, we saw the people that live behind you moving the stakes.
That's what
closer to your house.
To expand their own property line.
To identify that their property line was more expansive.
What did they do?
They were just moving the stakes.
No. What did the neighbors do whenever you told them this?
I don't really know what I don't know if they went back outside and like moved them back themselves or what. I think they did eventually put up a fence, so they probably got them moved again. But
Well, yeah.
people will do some shady shit, moving the property
Look,
things
we
around.
have weird properties. Our neighborhood has weird properties. So most of us have a neighbor. On one side, you have neighbors behind you, but those neighbors are like up a
Up or
big
down a
hill.
hill,
Yeah, and it's kind of
it's weird.
it's not usable space in between the houses, essentially, is what I'm
That's what I
saying.
thought was so odd about
Yeah.
this because you're right. In this case, it was like it's like mid-hill. I'm like, who is really winning either way?
No.
It just doesn't even make any sense. And the family we told is like so chill. They were like, "Oh, thanks for letting." They didn't even seem super pissed. They were just like, "Thanks for letting us know." I was like, I would be raged out right now if somebody came over here and told me that.
Did I ever tell you about the situation with the house behind us here?
You did.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good story.
Yeah,
That's a bad neighbor story.
that is a bad neighbor story.
And I'll give a quick one because this is a little bit of a property line situation too. So when we moved into this house, our sewer line broke immediately.
They're so bad.
And I think, it broke. It had to have been broken for a long time. The house hadn't been lived in for over a year. And so it broke. So we had to do some pretty major construction. Day 2, when we moved in the house, as the water was coming up into the basement.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Lovely. Lovely.
So lovely. And as they were working to fix it, the guy that came to do it, he was like absolutely wild. And he was like tilted at a good, 45 to 65 degree angle in our backyard with the backhoe. And he's just like, he's digging out all the backfill so he can lay this new sewer line and whatnot. Anyway, some rocks tumbled down. And this was the bad part, right? There were rocks that got tumbled into the neighbor that lives behind us, into her yard. Yeah. Now, you think rocks, you're thinking like pebbles, right? Yes, they were not huge rocks. They weren't boulders by any means. We don't have boulders in our backyard. So, she comes up very nice and says, "Hey, just so you know, this is what's happening." And I felt horrible. We had them go. We had them pick up all the stuff. And then they put a silt fence up so that anything that did fall no longer fell into her yard that she doesn't use or visit or maintain at all.
Correct.
Anyway, so we did that. Fast forward almost an entire year, and she calls me out of the blue and says, "How dare you? How dare you move into this neighborhood and think that you can leave your trash?" And she just goes off. She like leaves this voicemail. I'm like, oh my God, this woman is wild. So she claims that people are intentionally taking rocks from my yard and putting them on her property. Now, when she showed me a picture of this and then taking those rocks back off, like they were dumping them and then taking them off. When she showed me a picture, it clearly was a picture of where deer had been bedded down for the night.
That's hysterical.
Literally, there were just deer probably sleeping there. Anyway. So we have to have so I'm in Portland. I'm coming back home. I'm like, we'll come down. And by the way, I had called in between. I was like, hey, those rocks got picked up. Just wanted to make sure everything was good. She never called me back. She never came to see me. I even went down and knocked on her door. Nothing.
You tried.
So we come back after she yells at us or yells at me. And we go to look. So she has a sport court in her backyard. So my husband and Brian and I are down there. She's there with her, I want to say estranged husband. I don't think they're married anymore. But she had him with her. And she takes us into this sport court that is dilapidated. I mean, moss, the fence is coming down. Everything just looks like it hasn't been used in like 20 years. Like
we're scene for a horror movie.
Precisely what I was going to say. And she shows me, she's like, look at this. There's like maybe a 2-inch gap from the bottom of her fence to like the yard behind it. And she's showing me the rusty nails in it. And she's like, see, look what your rocks did. I said, are you talking about the rust here? She's like, yes. I said, that's because you don't do any work on your freaking house. That's not me. She's like, your rocks pushed the fence in and then it caused the screws to go loose. I was like, the only screw loose here is you.
Did you say that to her?
I said some things that weren't very kind. I did because she was being ridiculous. And
she was also being unkind.
She was being very unkind. And I had to look at her. I looked at her husband or ex or her partner, whoever it was, and I go, see why you left. Because she was a wackadoodle-noodle. Yeah, I mean, again, I had emotion. I had like hormonal imbalances really bad that would let the fiery beast come out more than maybe
she
I
started it. She started it.
She did, but now now I don't mind talking about her because she was just mean. And if you're
crazy.
a mean person, so back to this person that has this burn pit, that might be that kind of a neighbor.
Who knows?
And you just got to do what you got to do. By the way, I did have someone go and pick up like the 10 rocks and paid them $50.
Oh my God.
Like little pebbles of rocks. I was like, fine, it's better for me. That's
like,
the only compromise that I made. But I don't
this.
think that you should have to compromise when it's your property.
Correct. I agree with that.
That's your property is your property. So
yeah, you can always be kind and just let them know, I'm not doing this against you. I'm like, this is just for us. It's not against you. I think people have a hard time accepting that sometimes. Not everything is against someone. It's just like what they want to do. And that's fine. Like, believe it or not.
Congratulations for having a lot of property you didn't have to pay taxes on.
I also want to know, what was the thing we said about dogs in this? Do we think that the dogs were roaming free, are now pooping on yards? What do we think's going on with that?
I would imagine that that's probably the case, especially if there's no fence in between. Dogs are dogs, as we've talked about, and they can only be so disciplined. They're an animal.
Yeah. Archaic views on dogs and respecting property lines. Do we think that old people just let their dogs run amok? I don't think that's an age thing.
I think this is just
that's an
unique to that
comment.
I would agree with that. I think this is just unique to that specific neighbor.
Archaic views on dogs and respecting property lines.
I would also say this, like, I have a little bit of an issue with him talking about the neighborhood turning over and like that the younger neighbors want to do things a new way and the older neighbors want to do things the old archaic way. I would say this one thing, maybe they're just doing things out of habit. It's not necessarily archaic, but maybe people don't know any different. There's this respect component. So if you're violating respect, that's one thing. But we have such a blended neighborhood here.
Yeah.
We have young people, young single people. We have, mid-career, middle-aged people, couples with kids, couples without kids, no kids on the block, raising the roof. And then an older generation too of people here. And we don't seem to have problems with blending.
No.
In fact, if I had not been in such a mood on Friday night, I was gonna like send a message to the Pine Tree ladies, like, let's do wine at the Battaglia house, just ladies, no men, just ladies.
Sorry guys,
no boys allowed. Sometimes I just don't want the boys there.
We haven't had a girls' night in a while.
We do need a girls' night,
or maybe I just missed the last one. I don't know. We should strike that up.
By the way,
strike it up.
We should strike it up, and I have a recommendation for something for us to do as a girls' night.
What?
Whenever I was at the book fair almost a month ago now, there was a woman doing bath bombs and custom soaps and stuff like that. She does parties where we could do pine tree soaps, pine tree bath bombs, like molded and everything.
Oh my God, that would be fun.
Would that not be
what I also want to do?
What?
Make your own lipstick. I think there's one of those in Pittsburgh too. Yeah, I think you like custom make your own lipstick color.
I feel like we should do this. Maybe if you guys have ideas out there, by the way, the listeners, if you have recommendations. But also, this is a good thing for you to do with your neighborhood, just to kind of bring some people together. We could do like a 2:00 in the afternoon thing. Like we could do like mimosas and maybe have like a movie on in the background or some music on the background or something, and just have fun. Everybody brings a little appetizer, but do something fun like make a lipstick. We did this for Betty's birthday a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. We went down and made custom scented candles.
Delightful.
And I have like an air freshener that we made. That was a lot of fun too. But I like bringing people here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
like
a
a
good,
little
you're a
home
great,
party.
and you're a great host too.
Yeah, I love
So
it. That would be so fun.
maybe I could host something at some point.
I
We'll keep
would
it
love
small.
for- we
Keep
could
it small.
We'll just do the ladies.
No offense, everybody.
We
Keep it
can
small.
just do the ladies.
Bring your slippers. Don't
Yes,
spill
bring your slip-
anything.
By the way, the number of people that are bringing their slippers to my house now
Yeah.
is exponential, and I am here
Oh,
for
for sure.
it.
Bring your slippers everywhere you go, friends.
Here for it.
I need to really find a good slipper. I ordered a second pair of those. They're allegedly slippers, but I like to use them when I use my reformer because
Mhm.
they've got
Oh,
like
yeah.
some extra cushion
Mhm.
on the bottom. I need like a good house slipper. The pair that I bought from LL Bean is just a hair too small. I should bring them for you and see if you like them.
Okay. Yeah.
They're
I need new
cozy.
slippers,
I should
too.
just bring them for you. Even if they're big, you just wear like a
I
comfy
like
sock. You'd be
I
good.
like them.
Yeah.
I like
I
I
think
like
you would
them a
like
little
them.
bigger.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
would like them.
I have wide feet, so
Those can be for you.
okay. I also like gifts.
I have like things in my house that I can't use that are either new or I shrunk. I think I told you I shrunk these jeans. I meant to
Yeah.
bring them for Liz and I forgot last time I saw her. But I'm like, if things are still like worth having, like I just give them to somebody who will enjoy it.
Absolutely.
I'll take somebody's extra thing or hand me down.
Yes.
It doesn't offend me.
No, not in the
No,
least.
you don't have to buy me a new thing.
No.
No, I'll take a cool.
Betty
a cool
Betty
other thing.
Spaghetti gave me her rubber mats for my car. She's like,
Ooh.
I don't have this car anymore, but I have these mats. I was like, yes, please. And
I'll
they're
take
still
those.
in my car. And I love them.
That's amazing.
Oh,
You know
oh
what
my
else is
God.
amazing?
What?
Chris. I love his blind.
Fuck. Dude, that guy is ridiculous. Okay.
He's a douche.
He is the douchest of douches.
I mean, how does he think he's coming off in the show based on
Look.
his behavior?
Look, okay.
Okay,
Look-
okay.
look, I'm gonna- I gotta-
spoiler in case you're not up to speed.
If you're not watching Love is Blind, what's wrong with you, first of all? Second of all, please pause this
Go
and get
binge.
caught up and then come back and listen to the last 5 to 7 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to put this disclaimer out. Now, I do not like talking about how people look. Okay? We all have
You know how I feel about talking about people's
Yes.
bodies and
Yes,
things. We can
we-
talk about ourselves.
happy
can,
to happy
but not
to
others.
happy to criticize myself.
Happy to judge myself harshly.
Stop. And I'm not sitting here trying to pretend like I'm some beauty queen and like if Brian wasn't
No.
locked in that there would be trolls or what's the word? Trolls?
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 Are the
Mm,
trolls
mm.
trying to go after Brian? I'm confused.
No, like if if we weren't married,
Yeah.
it's not like I have a line of men or
Oh,
women.
those are the trolls.
those knocking down the door to
Got
try to get
suitors.
into this.
Suitors. Okay.
Suitors.
You would have many a suitor, but continue. So we're
My
just
suitor,
saying we're just saying we're regular folks.
I have personality suitors. Anyway, so I'm not really in this camp of being overly critical unless you're a fucking dick.
Which is what he
If
is.
you are a
It's
dick,
his behavior that I have a problem
if
with.
you are a dick, I am going to criticize every component about you.
And do you know who I love?
Who?
Her name's also
Amber.
Amber.
Amber is a girl's
Amber-
girl.
Amber is amazing.
I love her
I
so
love,
much.
love it.
I am
what did she
worried
say to him?
about
Good luck getting another
your
hot
hot
doctor.
doctor.
I was like, I fucking love this.
But oh God, you need to check your TikTok
Oh,
messages
God
because
damn it.
I've sent you several Love is Blind things.
Okay.
After this, we'll
I'm
just
still a
we
TikTok
just gotta get
delinquent.
you
I got to work on
we'll
it.
get you some alerts or something.
After I go see the cat, maybe I could check it.
But look, the amount of people that are commenting on him in his troll-like behavior, because he also looks like a troll. How can you, guys? He's criticizing this woman's body. Also, he criticized her body.
He did.
She's this beautiful,
She's gorgeous. She's lovely.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
And she's like, I'm a doctor. I don't go to Pilates every day.
And by the way, she's not a large woman.
Not at
She's
all.
a petite
She
woman.
looks like she's probably a size 2.
Thank God he turned into a dick fast and she
Oh
saved
my
all
God.
her time because
And then for
Jess,
him,
if you're listening, you can do better.
for
obviously.
him to try and be like, I don't think she wants to try. I mean, I can
That's
try.
such
Like,
bullshit.
I'll keep trying to have sex with you, but fuck you, dude.
No, thank you.
You know what? You can go have sex
No,
with
thank
yourself.
you. Why is Bree standing there and even talking to him at the bar?
I'm pretty disappointed, but I feel like that's an editing.
It could be.
I feel like with Love is Blind, they're gonna create storylines that aren't really stories, and that's probably
fair.
one of
Okay,
them.
we'll give a benefit of the doubt.
She was pretty hard on him at the beginning.
Okay.
But they probably we need to film this scene. So you 3 ladies go talk to him, and then you 2 ladies go walk away. So it looks like they're having this very intimate conversation where Chris can be like, I really thought maybe it was my number 2. Fuck you, dude.
Oh my God. It's so bizarre. I really can't. Have you seen his, or at least I've seen on Instagram from others what his Instagram profile looks like?
No.
Which is like total catfish bullshit. It's like, it's
God.
one of those pictures where you're like, this isn't like good lighting or a minor edit. It's
this is an AI picture.
I mean, but like a totally different human. It's insane. It's bizarre. It's very self-indulgent. We could put it that way. I'll show it to you. I don't know if it's legit. Could be fakers. Got to check it out.
Can I also say really quickly, and I can't remember her name, but she's with the soccer player.
I know the one you mean.
Hold on. We'll just
Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Alex.
That's right.
All right, Ashley and Alex.
Ashley and Alex.
In the scene with her dad. Like, first of all, love dad for grilling him. That's a great grill. But also, dad might be a narcissist. I'm just calling that out. We'll see how that lands.
Yeah.
We'll see how that lands. But I'm curious who's all going to get married, but I'm loving it. This is so much better than last season.
Oh, this is a great one. Well, Jason and I were wondering why, and now I'm forgetting. Oh, Vic and what's the girl's name?
Oh, yeah.
The couple that had to go to like Malibu or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We were wondering why they went to Malibu, but then Jason did the research, and it's because they thought all of those couples should continue on the show, but they could only afford to send like 6 couples.
That's so that they budget for 6.
They budget for 6.
So they're like, here's your cell phone and an extra battery.
I know. They could, and a small crew. I'm like, is the crew the phone?
The
like,
phone is the
it was
crew.
all selfie stuff.
Yes.
They lucked out, though.
And I don't even...
If you actually enjoy your partner, which I think they seem like a great couple.
So.
I'm rooting for them. I'm really rooting for them. They seem like they really genuinely could go the distance, and they were probably better off to not have to be in that
drama. Yes, I would agree.
So much.
They're probably like, there's no drama between them. They're actually in love. This is no storyline.
I know they were like they're unlikely to
Turns
cause
out love really
is
scuffle. Blind for some people. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Look, we got to wrap this up.
Okay.
Guys, look forward. We've got a couple of fun guests coming up.
Oh, we do? I'm so excited.
Yeah, Perry and Shamar are going to be on our next episode, and we're going to figure out how to arrange this room so we can get everybody on camera.
You're going to ask me some sports questions, I
am going to ask them to ask you sports questions. But before we go, I do have a little bit of a silver lining, and this is a TikTok as well, and I didn't tell you the story. So, by the way, for anybody listening, get some tissues out. Because it's like a little bit of a sad one, but it is amazing. So, do you know what a porch-goose is?
No.
So this would be like a figurine that people put on their porches that a lot of times they'll dress up.
I feel like maybe I know what a porch-goose is.
Just imagine a goose on a porch.
Okay.
That sometimes gets different outfits. Maybe it's a spring outfit, a Valentine outfit. It's a smaller.
Is it like this big?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, about knee high. Yeah.
About knee high.
About knee high?
Yeah. Portuguese knee high.
Yeah.
Yep, go.
Porch-goose knee high. So a woman has a porch-goose, and she noticed her neighbor down the block also had a porch-goose, I think. And she started dropping off outfits for a couple of months for this porch-goose, and she was so excited about it. And I think there's just a porch-goose community where like there's just some bonding, right, between these people. So she has a porch-goose. This person had a porch-goose, so she was dropping outfits off. About 2 months passed. She'd been doing this for about 2 months, and she got a package on her door. So someone drove by and left a package on the door, and she was ecstatic. She's doing a live opening on TikTok of
Porch-goose haul.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, I'm so excited. She pulls out a letter and an obituary.
I was really worried that we were headed in that direction.
Yes. She pulls this out, And she just starts freaking out and she's like, oh my God, they died. Oh my God, they died. And there was this beautiful handwritten letter provided to her from either the granddaughter or the daughter, the children of So. So the porch goose that she had been dropping off gifts to belonged to an elderly woman who had passed away several years ago. However, the husband kept up the tradition of the porch goose and was just elated by having these outfits dropped off. In this letter, they explain that she brought so much joy in the last couple of months of the father/grandfather's life. And as they were cleaning things out, they found a cookbook from the mother, a goose. There's like something goose cookbook. Like there's a goose underlying name to it from the mother. And they brought that cookbook with this lovely letter over to her. And they said, we know that they would want you to have a piece of them so you could remember them forever. It had the handwritten notes
so lovely.
from the woman that had passed away. And she loses, like she takes a break from her video, her husband or boyfriend, her partner, whatever. You know, they're having clearly an emotional time. But it was one of the most heartfelt things, like just this small little act of dropping off these little outfits brought this man probably so much joy.
It's true.
In his last few months of life. And I bet he thought that was a calling from his wife, from beyond that. Like, look, she's sending me these things to get me ready. Like, anyway. So just these, I don't know, there's just something about these little acts of kindness from things you just don't realize could be so impactful for someone.
Yeah.
And I imagine that those kids and grandkids will talk about that forever too.
For sure. Yeah. If you feel called to do something that you think might be a little odd or silly, go for it. Go ahead and do that thing.
You bring some joy. Anyway, so cheers to Porch Goose Lady.
Yeah.
I think about her.
That's delightful.
She'll be in my saved videos forever, I think.
Well, I think that's a lovely message to end on today,
I do
neighbors.
Too. Okay.
Well, thanks. Thanks for joining us, friends.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Bye, neighbors.
Bye, neighbors.